Hi there, Sagittarius. This is the Spirit Warrior, and this is your predictions reading for 2025. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. As you know, I'm trying to rebuild this channel, and if you could give me a like, subscribe, share, or comment, I would really appreciate it because it really helps me grow the channel. Now, the first column here is the first quarter, and the first card is the Ten of Swords. The second card is the Six of Cups. And the next card is the Five of Swords. For the second quarter, we have the Seven of Swords. The swords are stacking up here. The Two of Swords. And the Tower card. It's looking very interesting here for you, Sagittarius. In the third quarter, we have the Page of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Death card. My goodness. And for the fourth quarter, we have the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Temperance card. So, there seems to be a bit of a story in the first quarter. We have the Six of Cups, which is a card of nostalgia or things coming from the past. So there may be something from the past that's raised its head or has returned to you, or your thoughts of it have returned. The Five of Swords is a card of conflict and conquest. So it may be that something from the past has created conflict, and it's been a difficult time, and it seems as though that you've had to leave, or you had to leave it behind. And the Ten of Swords signifies that whatever this situation is dead and buried. It's not doing you any good in your life anymore, and it's important that you walk away from it in the Five of Swords. You can also see here that going forward we have the Tower card and the Death card, so it seems that this story may continue through 2025. The Ten of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Wands. The Six of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Wands. And the Five of Swords is clarified by the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is saying there may be a message or some information that's coming your way, and it may be with regard to this conflict that's been occurring in your life. The Ten of Wands is a card of an ending cycle, but it's also a card of burden. And you can see that as you carry these wands towards the farmhouse, you can't see where you're going. So life is feeling pretty difficult, and you're wondering whether you're ever going to see daylight. But as you walk away from this situation and release the burden, the universe is saying there will be new opportunities available to you in the Ace of Wands, which particularly is in relation to work and projects. So this may be a situation in your work and career life. In the second quarter, we have the Seven of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Tower card. So the Two of Swords is a card of indecisiveness. So there's a decision you have to make, and you feel as though you can only make this decision or that decision. There's only two options. But this is because you're blindfolded to the possibilities on the island behind you. And the Seven of Swords can be a card of deceit, lying, cheating, and stealing. So whatever happened in the Five of Swords may be a situation where somebody's been dishonest to you. But it can also be a card of new strategy. So the gentleman is stealing the swords so he doesn't have to go to war with the soldiers in the morning. So he's attacking this aggression in a different way. So that it is clear in the second quarter there's a decision you have to make, and that you need to attack it in a different way. And the Tower card suggests that if you don't address this situation and you get stuck behind the blindfold, that the universe will readjust or rearrange your life, or the foundations of your life in the Tower card. So the universe is saying to you, things have to change, and if you don't change them, then I will change them for you. And of course, that can be quite an upheaval in your life. Of course, a Tower card can also mean an aha moment or an epiphany. So if you open up to the universe, it is the possibility that you will receive an insight, and rather than an explosive eruption in your life, that you'll be able to take the guidance and move forward and do things differently in the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Wands. The Two of Swords is clarified by the Justice card. And the Tower card is clarified by the Nine of Wands. No, sorry, it's the King of Wands. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. So indeed, there's been some troubled times and some difficulty. There's been burden, and you feel as though you've been through the ringer. But you've managed to make it through. You're standing tall and you're ready to go forward in life. The Justice card is a card of rebalancing, and it is saying that as you make these decisions going forward, your life will return to equilibrium, and what you deserve in life will come forward in your life. And the King of Wands is a fiery and inspirational figure. He has the power and energy to go forward with vigor. And so he is giving you the energy to change your life so that you don't have to go through all this eruption in the Tower card. So you're standing strong, there's a rebalancing in your life, and you're feeling energized and strong as you step forward into the second half of 2025. The Page of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Death card are all in the third quarter. So the Death card is something that is no longer useful in your life. It's dead, you can't use it anymore, it's important to leave behind, and this allows you to embrace new beginnings. As you make changes to your life, there are new beginnings available to you. So you have the Page of Wands, who is an adventurous fellow and is ready to step forward into life and embrace new possibilities. And the Ace of Pentacles is the universe offering you new beginnings in the area, particularly in the area of money and finance. So as your life is readjusted here, the universe is giving you plenty of options to step forward and embrace in the third quarter. The Page of Wands is clarified by the Three of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Pentacles. And the Death card is clarified by the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is saying that if you don't leave what is dead to you behind, that it will reoccur in your life. So it's saying to move forward, you have to leave it behind, to bury it, because otherwise it will keep recurring in your life and you'll feel like Groundhog Day over and over again. The Four of Pentacles is a card holding on too tight. So as you've travelled through this conflict of the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords, you've tightened your grip. You've been looking for security, and by holding on to the Pentacles, you feel as though that you'll be able to make it through. But as times improve and new opportunities become available to you, you need to loosen your grip in the Four of Pentacles to allow the flow of the universe to come in and embrace the new energies of the Ace of Pentacles. Otherwise, this will create stagnancy and contribute to a Nine of Swords situation of it recurring over and over again. And as you release your grip on the Pentacles and embrace the new opportunities, you'll feel as though it's time for celebration. And this may also require you to bring people around you and enjoy the company of people and the synergy that it brings to your life. So this can be a great time in your life. In the fourth quarter, we have the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Temperance card. In the tarot, eights mean power and balance. So the Eight of Swords is saying that you're restricted by your own thoughts. You're blindfolded and bound, and you can't see the new path available to you in your life. So this is saying there's a rebalancing required to let go of the bindings and step forward into new possibilities. And the Eight of Wands is about power. So it is the power of momentum. There is energy, and you'll feel enthusiastic, and life will feel as though you're able to leave what is dead and buried behind and embrace new possibilities in the future. And with this situation will come healing and rebalancing with the Temperance card. So as all this turmoil starts to settle down, you'll feel life is becoming back into equilibrium, and the angel is pouring water from one cup to another, and this is an act of alchemy, and this is saying that you can turn one thing into another. And so this is enabling you to turn your previous life into a new life. So there really is a positive momentum going forward for you, Sagittarius. The Eight of Swords is clarified by the Five of Swords. The Eight of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. And the Temperance card is clarified by the Seven of Swords. So, of course, this is the Five of Swords reappearing and the Seven of Swords reappearing. So what the universe is saying that is you need to release the blindfold of the Seven of Swords, otherwise you will fall back into this conflict of the Seven of Swords. And what the universe is saying that if you don't release the blindfolds and find a new path in the Eight of Swords, that you will fall back into the conflict of the Five of Swords. So it's saying it's important that this renewal and this change is got to happen, otherwise life will return to what it previously was, and you'll feel stagnant and stuck in life. And the Seven of Swords reiterates this. If you don't choose a new path and you don't rebalance your life, then you will suffer from the Nine of Swords. And the Knight of Pentacles is saying that it's time to plant new seeds. As this momentum builds with the Eight of Wands, it's time to choose where you're going to plant your new seeds. As you leave these things behind, this will enable you to step into 2026 in a very positive and optimistic way. So we're going to draw one last card, which will be the overarching energy for the year. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is a card of diligence and hard work. It's also about mastery. So he's nearly mastered the creation of these pentacles. But it can suggest that it's time to move on and it's time to move forward. It's time to move from the village where he's creating these pentacles and go to the big city in the distance and open his horizons and embrace new possibilities in the year 2025. The Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Chariot card. So indeed, the Chariot is a card of moving forward, a card of momentum. So it is saying, indeed, in 2025, you've got to keep moving forward. You've got to embrace these changes and leave the things that are holding you back behind. And this will enable you to move forward in life and embrace new growth and the new possibilities that the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands are offering you. The Chariot card is also a card of victory. So this is suggesting that the outcome for 2025 will be amazing. I hope you like this outcome. Give me a like and subscribe so you can catch me next time. I wish you much love, joy, peace and happiness. And this is the Spirit Warrior signing out. Ciao.